All right, class. Today's presentation, how to make $40 an hour with gardening. It's actually really simple. I've done it for a couple years now. Um, yeah, simple business you can start, takes zero IQ, takes minimal tools, minimal startup costs. You can go quit your job, have no boss. It's really sick. So, who am I and why should you listen to me? It's how I start every video. I'm 18. I have a home service business. I do all kinds of stuff, clean windows, seal driveways, cut lawns, power washing, that kind of thing. Make decent money for my age. We did $3,000 last week. So things are scaling. And yeah, I'm teaching what I've learned so far. So, gardening, it's very simple work. There's a lot that can fall under that umbrella term. You can de-weed gardens, so you can remove, garden pests. You can plant things. You can trim hedges. You can add mulch to garden beds, which is like just colored wood that makes it look nice. And you can cut lawns. That's, basic gardening. All very simple things that you can learn in less than a day. You can learn all of these in a day and charge a lot of money for all of them. You can even charge per project instead of per hour so that you're making more money for your time. So I'm going to give you the blueprint that I've personally used to get even up to $50 an hour jobs with tips included. So the blueprint to succeeding with your own gardening business is, first, you need to get jobs. Obviously, you need demand to fulfill. You need to make sure there's a demand in your area before you go out and buy the tools, because that would be really stupid if you bought the tools before seeing if anyone was actually interested. You're going to get jobs by charging less initially. Okay, this is going to have the effect of letting you learn on the job while being paid. It's going to let people trust you because you have no reputation, and you're going to get a bunch of reviews and a bunch of before and after pictures that you can then leverage to get more customers. So you're going to charge less initially. Start with $20 an hour, do it for a month, hustle, get a whole bunch of pictures, reviews, testimonials, and then go straight to $40 an hour if you can. Okay, brand yourself as a personal gardener or professional gardening, professional landscaping services, and pitch it to rich people. Rich people want a personal gardener, when they leave their property or whatever. So people have no problem paying $40 an hour. Even 35 is a good place to start. I've done it. It's really easy. People have money for this kind of thing if they have a nice garden. So you're going to leverage your reviews and testimonials to get more jobs, and you're going to earn the highest paying jobs, once again, by targeting rich neighborhoods. Okay, that's where you're going to do your advertising. That's where you're going to put your flyers out, right? That's where you're going to post. You're going to post in rich people's Facebook groups, rich neighborhoods, local listings, Facebook groups. These are really good places to get jobs. The next thing is yard signs, flyers, traditional advertising. Definitely still works. Put them up in rich neighborhoods. Once again, don't put them up you can put them up in areas with townhouses and condominiums, but people with big properties tend to need more help with their gardening, and they'll probably have the money to have you back multiple times. So I recommend rich neighborhoods if you can target them. Facebook ads, they will help you get the highest paying jobs, but you also have to start with some money in order to reinvest back into ads, paid ads. So I would wait on Facebook ads until you're doing, a couple thousand a month. Leverage your social media, your before and after pictures. Referrals are king. I run on referrals only right now. So when I get a job, a $35 to $40 an hour job, it's someone's referred me. I've done so many jobs at this point that my name just gets passed around. So I really don't need to do traditional advertising that much anymore. People just text my phone. So let people know that, you're trying to start a business, and you'd appreciate if they could spread the word. People are happy to help out entrepreneurial types, and that's how you'll get referrals. And the final way to get your initial jobs are to lowball and then upsell. So what I mean by this is you could start with something like, oh, I can weed for $20 an hour. I can pull weeds. But if you want planting too, it's $40 an hour. So just get yourself in the door with a low price and then upsell. Something to think about. Tools required, pretty simple. Get yourself some clippers. They're like scissors, but for gardens, $10. Maybe a kneeling pad, $10. You'll thank me later when you're pulling weeds, you're on the ground. You'll save your knees and your back. Some hedge trimmers, if you decide to do hedge trimming. Hedge trimming is probably the most lucrative service here. It makes you the most money. So it also costs the most to start up because people don't have hedge trimming tools usually. A spade or a shovel, $20. A lawnmower, good one, secondhand, probably $100. Same with the weed whacker. The only necessary things to get started here, I'd say, are the clippers and the knee pad. You can even do it without the knee pad. I started with none of this. None of it. Zero. I just posted on Facebook. I said, if anyone needs gardening help, teach me. I started at $12 an hour, less than minimum wage, so child labor. And I learned on the job while making money. And, now I charge a lot more than that. But I started with nothing. So don't let any of this prevent you from starting. So we're going to talk about scaling your business, getting more jobs, getting higher paying jobs, that kind of thing. I run on just referrals, as I said, so I can focus on spending my money on advertising to acquire new customers rather than to acquire the customers that are just coming on my phone, if that makes sense. Reinvest into better equipment. So when you have a little extra money, make sure to put it into better equipment. You'll look more professional. It'll get the job done better and quicker, so people will tip you, people will share your name more, and it's just a snowball effect. So the better the job you do, the more you get paid. I used to charge $30 an hour, and one guy always paid me $40 an hour because he just really liked the job I did, and this was one of them. So this was all like dirt and sludge here, so I just put down some nice mulch. Looks pretty good. All right, get some professional clothing as soon as you can. You'll see in one of the first pictures, I'm wearing my polo, with my hat, branded stuff. I look more professional. I'm wearing the black pants, black shoes. So if you show up on time, you have good clothing, people pay you more because you're professional. All right, pay for a website. Once you have a little extra money, pay someone to run your social media. If you can't do it yourself, if you can, fantastic. So short and sweet for you guys, but it's a business that you can start doing right now. I started when I was like 15 years old with zero experience, zero money, just my time, right? And the willingness to learn. So if you don't want a boss and you want to just, have your own side hustle, this is a really solid avenue to explore. If you guys like these kind of videos, you know what to do. Like and sub. A bunch more are already filmed and coming out soon. Subscribe so I can do this full time and get me out of uni. Yeah, guys. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.